Good evening, beautiful woman. Welcome to Isaya's Inspiring Evenings, a podcast full of goddess stories, witches' secrets, colors of women and fairy seasons to integrate serenity, abundance, joy, and magic into your life. This is episode 19, a special episode, a poetic episode. The TooMuch woman goes to peace. I am Isaya, creatrix, magico-pragmatic life and business coach, goddess teacher and traveling priestess, and this podcast aims to accompany you for peaceful and inspiring evenings. Isaya's Inspiring Evenings is a podcast published every week on Saturdays, and you will find more info and the references I am talking about on the website isayabel.com. Subscribe to the podcast on the platform of your choice to be informed of the publication of each new episode. If you like this podcast, you can support it by leaving stars, blue thumbs, and reviews on whatever platform you listen to me. The TooMuch woman goes to peace. Because she's done being at war. Because she's done resisting peace. Because she's done being in defense mode. Because she's done fighting the world for existence. Because she's done explaining herself. Because she's done living in fear. Because she's done justifying her emotions. Because she's done making excuses. Because she's done apologizing for her existence. The TooMuch woman goes to peace. Winged sandals on her feet and glitter on her neckline, adorned with jewelry and wearing a tiara, or is it a halo? A silk white robe floating around her body, resting leisurely on the beach. She goes to peace, at last. A black pointed hat on her wild hair, a beautiful rainbow cape on her back, crystals, herbs and oracle cards in her pockets, waving a cauldron and a wand. She goes to peace at last. Curved blue jeans and a tie-dye t-shirt, her phone in her back pocket, earplugs playing her fave playlist, magic tattoos on her forearms, riding her bike in the city. She goes to peace at last. A dark blue suit and reasonable heels, discreet pearl earrings and a ring on her finger, her hair tucked in a polite bun, holding a briefcase and an umbrella just in case. She goes to peace at last. Purple yoga pants and a grey hoodie, neon sneakers and short pixie hair, water bottle in hand and tracking her steps, running around the block in the morning. She goes to peace at last. Knitting a scarf for her granddaughter, drinking tea from a delicate china cup, fondly remembering her wilder days, softly sitting in a cozy armchair. She goes to peace at last. Braces on her teenage teeth, tears of joy or sadness in her drama queen eyes, a leather mini skirt barely covering her ass, a tight black tank top with white graffiti markings. She goes to peace at last. Long wavy curly blonde hair, a swirling flowery skirt and a white lace blouse, her hands full of flour from the morning baking, driving her kids to practice in the minivan. She goes to peace at last. Gorgeous makeup and glorious dyed hair, a long golden lame dress hugging the curves of her body, holding a tiny clutch and wearing expensive perfume, standing tall on those crazy heels. She goes to peace at last. She breathes, and finally she goes to peace. like it's a pilgrimage, like it's a challenge, like it's a journey, like it's a gamble on herself, like it's a goal, like it's a gift to herself, like it's an accomplishment, like it's no big deal, like it's an emergency, like it's a no-brainer, like her life depends on it, like it's already done. The TooMuch woman goes to peace at last. That's it for this episode. The next one is still in creation. Thanks for listening, and don't forget, if you want to support this podcast, share, subscribe, and leave stars, blue thumbs, and a review on whichever platform you listen to. If you want to be accompanied in the change processes that life offers you, if you want to participate in the awakening of feminine energy in the world, live your life as a goddess, know the secrets of witches, and apply the rituals of fairies in your daily life, please contact me by going to the VIP coaching page of my website, isayabel.com, or by participating in the retreats, programs, or courses that I offer regularly. You can also subscribe to my newsletter to be informed of all the news in the real and virtual world of Isaya. You will, of course, find this podcast on all platforms: Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, etc., but also on YouTube and on my site, isayabel.com, on the podcast page.